4 years ago at the Frankfurt Motor Show, Audi unveiled a concept car, a two-seater sports car in two versions, a soft top and a hard top. And everybody looked at it and said, yes, it's absolutely wonderful, but they'll never build it because Audi build dull but worthy saloons such as the Audi 80 and the Audi 100. However, just a few years later, they decided that they would prove everybody half wrong by releasing the Audi TT Coupe. And now they've proved everybody, the doubting Thomases at least, totally wrong, because here is the Audi TT Roadster with that soft top. And let me tell you, it is extraordinarily close to that original concept car that they showed at the motor show. Now, we're here in Italy, so Italy kind of fancies itself really as being the birthplace of style. They are the kings of style. There's a village just down there in the valley behind me. Let's go and find out what the king thinks of the young pretender to the throne. Clearly from the reactions of other drivers and passers-by, people are certainly interested in this car, and by and large you sure get the feeling that they like it. It's a good-looking car and it's unusual. To some people's eyes, apparently, it's a little bit on the bulbous side, but I actually quite like that. I'm not quite so sure about though is the seats. Now don't get me wrong, nothing wrong with the design of them, they're perfectly comfortable. But A, I don't particularly like the colour of the trim in this vehicle, but there are other colours available. And secondly, this sort of baseball style stitching on the edges here really doesn't do a lot for me. You might like it, and full marks to Audi though for offering it. They've really been very, very brave, very adventurous with this car. Full marks to them for that. As far as driving is concerned, well, it is more or less a true sports car. I would say there is some level of compromise there, because as well as the traditional German engineering, which means you could certainly own and run this car every day, it's going to be reliable, it's going to be trustworthy, there is a slight compromise, I guess. This is no Lotus Elise with hard-as-rock suspension. You could do the miles in this car, and certainly on the motorway, with this 6-speed gearbox, it's incredibly relaxed and quiet. With the roof up, it's perhaps the quietest convertible that you'll ever drive. All the Audi TTs, coupes and roadsters that are coming to the UK are permanent four-wheel drive, the Audi Quattro system, which gives it incredible cornering ability. As they say, she goes round on rails, and that's for sure. The steering, I have to say, is not quite as involving as I might have thought it would be. It really isn't, but the ride and the handling pretty nigh faultless. There are two engines available. They're both 1800s, but different turbos means that this particular one gives out 225 bhp as opposed to 180 in the less powerful version. That means that this one also gets the 6-speed gearbox, which is like moving a knife through butter. Absolute beautiful gear change. It's quite a quick car as well, the 0 to 60 in under 7 seconds. And when you consider that the Quattro four-wheel drive system saps some of the power, that's pretty respectable figures, but it ain't no Porsche 911. But then, it doesn't cost that amount of money either. Audi haven't released prices yet for the UK, but with the coupe at between £27,000 and £30,000, the Roadster's likely to add around £1,500 to £2,000 to those prices. Only 1,500 of these cars will come to the UK this year, and they're all sold out now. Well, let's face it, it's probably most people's dream, including mine, to have a beautiful bit of kit like this to play with for a day or two. 30-odd thousand pounds worth of sports car and racing up and down the Italian mountains. It was an absolute joy, I have to say. However, I've now come back into town and guess what? It's raining again. But in a sense, maybe that's not such a bad thing, because it does give me the opportunity to demonstrate what is probably the best electric hood in the business. It's quick, it's simple, you push one button, turn one handle, bye.